My mother fell on her knees in front of me and begged me not to drop out of college for a guy I met the day before. Why should I study? I'm not going to work anyway. My luxurious car was parked in the front yard. John bought it for me the morning after we met. And in the afternoon, he let me choose any handbag from the boutique. He was so extraordinary, generous, and handsome. I was over the moon with him. But my mother stubbornly refused to believe that I was lucky.
Darling, nothing comes easy in this life.
Perhaps not in your life. But with my beauty, life turns into a fairy tale. I ignored my mother's requests and begging, and instead of a campus, I moved in with John. Wow, what a leap from how I used to live. My mom worked as a maid all her life to save money for my studies. I already had 2 personal maids at the age of 18. The only thing John asked was for me to pose for his camera.
Babe, you look amazing. But I think the bathing suit is superfluous.
I didn't deny my beloved of enjoying my perfect body. Until I found out that he wasn't the only one enjoying it. John uploaded my photos on the internet. And when I saw them, I felt betrayed. However, he was quick to reassure me.
Baby, it's art that people pay good money for. This way we can afford the whole world.
Mom said that nothing came easy. How wrong she was. Just a few pictures every day, and we had everything we wanted. And soon after, my dream came true. We went to Paris. In the evening, John asked me to wear a beautiful dress, and it immediately dawned on me. That day had come. We were a great couple, and we would soon become a family. But instead of a proposal, John asked me to accompany his friend.
I'll be busy. Can you keep him company?
I knew how extraordinary John was, and I was sure that he would prepare some surprise for the proposal. His friend turned out to be a wealthy businessman from the East, who took me to a private party. The girls at the party gave me very weird looks. For some reason, they called me New Girl and asked how much I charged per night. What are you talking about? He's just a friend of my future fiancé.
Well, of course. We are all just friends here.
They're so funny. They thought I was an escort. Naive, they had no idea that I was about to become a bride.
Go upstairs. I'll be right there.
Yeah, it looked like the proposal was close, and John was waiting for me with a bouquet and a diamond ring in the room. I went upstairs, but there was no one in the room. After some time passed, someone opened the door. I was ready to see John with the ring, but instead of him, his friend walked in. He was drunk and started unbuttoning his shirt. What's going on? Keep your clothes on.
Don't make a scene. I paid John a lot of money for this night.
I locked myself in the bathroom and immediately called John. But my beloved started acting weird. He said he didn't mind if I spent the night with his friend. How can you say that to your future bride?
Bride? Baby, your photos are all over the internet. No one will marry someone like you.
Only then did I realize that there wouldn't be a proposal. John was just taking advantage of me. I flatly refused to spend the night with his friend and threatened to call the police if he didn't leave me alone. I haven't seen John since that night. Luckily, I had a plane ticket to go back home on my phone. When I returned to the mansion, my things were waiting for me on the sidewalk.
You didn't appreciate the opportunity they gave you. Go back to the hole you crawled out of.
In tears, I went to my mother and fell on my knees in front of her. I begged her to forgive me and let me come back home. I was ready to get hit with a harsh lecture. But Mom didn't say a word and just hugged me. She knew that the bitter lesson had been learned. Of course I had a choice. I could have kept going, continued with the photos and made a living that day. But instead, I spent a year working at the motel with my mom, just so I could save enough money to go back to college, because nothing comes easy in this life.